The stop here in Whitestown, Indiana for the Softball Central Region. Today an elimination game between Clare, Michigan and Floyd's Knobs of Indiana. Indiana's already played in a couple of Heartstoppers so far and is still alive. Both Wisconsin and Nebraska are not. Loser of this game will also be eliminated from competition. Indiana's defense was ever so strong in its most recent game, and it needed it because it got into some big-time trouble. All you need with the bases loaded is a ground ball to your second base and a tag at home plate in the third inning against Nebraska, and that's going to be plenty enough to win a big game, a low-scoring game, 2-1. Aubrey Duckworth will try to match that today. She was on the threshold of pitching a shutout against Iowa a couple days ago when all heck broke loose at the end of the game and Indiana lost 3-2. Yet she had 8 strikeouts in the game. Control was good. She'll face Ivy Russell to get it started for Clare, Michigan. Allen, Renner, and Fritz are 1 through 4. Then Sophia Bazzelli, Hadley Lauch, Kara Heinz, Addison Ames, and Justin Org will round out the Michigan lineup. We're underway. Good to have you with us for Game 2 of 4 today. Ivy Russell, catcher, batting 1 for 3 in the regional, steps in to start the game. I'm Jim Barber. We've got plenty of softball for you today and 4 more tomorrow as well. Michigan lost to Missouri in 4 innings the other day, 10-0. And defensively wasn't one of its best days, committing 4 errors. Indiana, meantime, the 3-2 loss to Iowa, then the comeback win against Nebraska, 2-1. Indiana's ERA, earned run average, is fairly strong in this tournament, 3.27. And has recovered nicely from that heartbreaking loss to Iowa, in which a challenge resulted in a reversal at the end of the game and a 2-run hit, and the game over for Iowa. Ivy Russell hanging in there, and a ball and 2 strikes. To be followed by Pamela Allen, who has a couple of hits in the region, and Lena Renner. Umpires today: Andrew Schreiber behind home plate, Gary Ballard at first, Jeff Horner second, and Terry Lennox will be the third base umpire. That is actually strike 3 for Ivy Russell, 1 out. Well, our umps may have lost count. The manager, Chris Redden of Indiana, didn't. And actually, what was in question is whether the catcher caught the ball or not. And in fact, she did, so that is the first out of the inning, bringing Pamela Allen to the plate, third baseman. Wears number 20, batting in the second position for Michigan. Little David matched up against Goliath and Grosse Pointe, beat them to win state in Michigan. And as relayed to our Connor Onion, led to a police escort through town. About 60 different texts for Clint Russell, one of the coaches. Manager Jared Renner, big celebration. Only 34 kids are part of the 12 and under group. Towards second base. 2 outs in the Michigan first. That will bring Lena Renner to the plate.
The first baseman, number 1, Lena Renner.
Lena 0 for 2, going the opposite way, and foul. First base umpire Gary Ballard with the call. And Lena Renner said, you got to be kidding. Well placed hit and just missed. So we'll do it all over again. She wasn't leaving the base either. Well placed, opposite field, knock, but foul. Goes, as they say, as a long strike, 0-1. Now 2 strikes. Winner of this game plays tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock against the loser of Illinois and Ohio later tonight. Renner's dream is to be a sports photographer. Lena with a good look down to third base. Now we'll try to protect with 2 strikes. On the infield. 3 up, 3 down, all 3 infield outs, including a strikeout. We'll introduce you to Indiana's batting order upon our return.
Strike 3. Why did you swing at that pitch? How many times have we practiced that? How many?
Do you think that motivates us?
Do you hear the tone of your voice?
We don't need you to criticize,
Analyze.
or ostracize.
We need you to build us up.
Not break us down.
This isn't your game. It's our game.
And we just want to play.
We just want to play.
I didn't win the lawsuit, but everybody knows I wrote that song.
Flo? Gosh, it's been forever. You look fantastic. It's John. Ham, from the blind date we went on years ago?
Ah, the struggling actor who didn't believe he could save his snapshot based on how and how much he drives.
I'd love to talk about it over dinner sometime.
Well, I usually don't talk on the phone during dinner, but for potential customer Tom Ham, I will make an exception.
Oh, boy.
Clare, Michigan up and down in order in the first. Indiana's chance to hit now for the first time in this elimination game. Lindsey Platt will lead it off. Aubrey Duckworth, the pitcher, bats second. She is 2 for 5 in the regional. Then Emery Hegedus, third. Addison Roman is 2 for 6. She'll bat fourth. Natalie Curtis swings fifth. Shaylee Curley hits sixth. Then Maya Brogan seventh. Emma Warren, who had that great pitching stat the other day, retiring 12 in a row, bats eighth. And batting ninth, the left-handed swinger, Kinley Howell. And they will face Madison Fritz, known as the foundation to this team. Pitched 4 innings the other day. Gave up 6 runs on 8 hits, walked a couple, struck out 1, and threw a couple of wild pitches. And that is her dream job. So it's Lindsey Platt, Aubrey Duckworth, Emery Hegedus. Combined 3 for 14 in the region. Indiana as a team, despite the 1 victory, is batting just 148 on 7 of 47. And really came within a strike or two of being 2-0, despite an under 200 batting average. Strike 1. Earlier today, a wild one between Kentucky and Wisconsin, won by Kentucky 18-6. Headed to center field and dropping, base hit. Platt now 2 for 4 in the regional. Good beginning for Indiana.
The pitcher, Aubrey Duckworth.
Here comes Aubrey Duckworth. 2 for 5, run batted in, 2-base hit for Duckworth. Daughter of Coach Robert Duckworth. Jeff Hegedus, also one of the coaches. Aubrey caught the last out to the state tournament. Lots of experience in the batting area right now for her. 13 years of age. Runner fakes a dash toward second. Platt back to first. No score, bottom of the first if you're just joining us. A late start for this game because of rain and the length of our previous game that had combined 24 runs in it. To the shortstop, chance for a double play, but not in time. Hadley Louch with a catch, and the quick toss over to first base and Renner, and Platt back safely. 1 out.
Number 5, the shortstop, Emery Hegedus.
Here's Emery Hegedus, 0 for 6 in the regional so far. The shy but yet powerful one, according to one of her coaches. Towards center field. Perfect spot for Sophia Bazzelli, and now a chance for a double play, and got it! Wow! What a throw! Inning over, and look how pumped up Michigan is. It's worth another look, right? First Bazzelli with a catch and a spot-on throw to Lena Renner.
So, it's Friday night dinner. All of a sudden, boom. And you, Gecko, go, bundling your home and car insurance could save you hundreds. Then the neighbors are like, huh? The little girl's like, hi, Gecko. Huh?
Quite the commercial.
I know, right?
Geico. The thing that's different about a Vrbo vacation home, you always have the whole place to yourself. Just you and your people.
Over 100 crispy Old World pepperoni.
Cheesy crust edge.
This Fanceroni pepperoni from Little Caesars is fancy.
Am I fancy enough for the Fanceroni? I'm wearing cargo shorts.
But Tim, me too. Fancy isn't measured by your inseam. Fancy comes from here. Cause if you are what you eat, then we're all feeling mighty fancy today. Yeah!
Try the Fanceroni pepperoni with over 100 Old World pepperoni. Pizza, pizza.
If you're sitting there thinking about quitting, don't.
Because today, we are not afraid of growth.
We are built to do hard things.
I want you to feel alive today.
You are a plate of fajitas at a packed restaurant turning heads.
Sizzle, baby!
Keep sizzling. Great things take time.
You are tougher. Peloton. Motivation that moves you.
Madison Fritz, Sophia Bazzelli, Hadley Louch. 4, 5, and 6, middle part of the Michigan lineup. Due up here in a second. And here's Madison. Hit .667 in the state tournament and had an on-base percentage of .711. Favorite athlete, Jenny Finch. That's a pitcher admiring a pitcher. 13 years of age, stands 5'7". Facing Aubrey Duckworth, who's in the circle for Indiana. Just a spectacular throw from Sophia Bazzelli in the previous inning to result in a double play center field to first baseman Lena Renner. Ball 2 strikes on Madison Fritz, 0 for 2 in the Central Region. Jim Barber with you. Connor Onion standing by for 2 more today, the winner's circle, if you will, the winner's bracket. Iowa, Missouri at 4 Eastern, and Illinois versus Ohio, at 7. Get to see Chloe Kearns pitch tonight for Illinois, likely. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. We have had in this regional tournament so far 3 one-run games. Indiana has won 1 of those. Illinois beat Nebraska and Iowa beat Indiana in the other 2. We have had 3 one-sided games. 10-0 Missouri, 9-1 Illinois, 18-6 Kentucky. Into right field, base hit. Madison Fritz, her first hit in the regional. She's aboard to start the Michigan second. Wearing double zeros, Sophia Bazzelli. Her parents are retired firefighters and paramedics, And she says she likes Mackinac Island because that's where Mom and Dad were married. So Buzz at the plate with the ball. And a runner at first and nobody out. Off speed, ball and a strike. And out of play. Hadley Louch will follow in the 6th position, then Kara Heinz. Aubrey Duckworth, full windup. To short, double play ball. Out and safe. As Bazzelli gets down the line, she's one of the quicker players. In fact, Sophia broke 3 middle school track records, so doubling her up, not an easy thing. Emery Hegedus over to first base, and Curley not in time, but they do get 1. So Sophia Bazzelli, who has great speed, now becomes the Michigan base runner. Hadley Louch on the infield, nice play by Hegedus at shortstop, 2 outs. So she already has 2 putouts in the inning. And with the line drive catch in the first, 3 for the game.
For Michigan, right fielder number 2, Kara Heinz.
Here's Kara Heinz. Safe. Sophia Bazzelli able to beat the throw. Not a bad throw either by catcher Curtis. So Buzz now at second base with 2 outs. Kara Heinz is 0 for 2. Says her favorite quote comes from Tampa Bay quarterback Tom Brady, which is do your job. Heinz's job right here, try to plate the first run of the game for Michigan. Scoreless game, top of the second. What a contrast between this game and the one we just had. 18-6. Finished in 5 innings. I think Kara thought her at bat was done. Got one more strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a look down to the third base coach, Aubrey Duckworth. Handling the baseball with the left hand and now delivers. Her second strikeout of the game. It's an important one as Michigan leaves a runner in scoring position.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
There isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce.
How about guacamole?
I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Burritos.
Geico. People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket.
I got my phone from Cricket and it's amazing. As a journalist, I use it for basically everything.
Great phones, great deals. Now that's a story. Smile. You're on Cricket.
If you're sitting there thinking about quitting, don't.
Because today, we are not afraid of growth.
We are built to do hard things.
I want you to feel alive today.
You are a plate of fajitas at a packed restaurant turning heads.
Sizzle, baby.
Keep sizzling.
Great things take time.
You are tougher. Peloton. Motivation that moves you.
Everywhere I go, they like my style. When I put on a show, they like my style. See me on the screen, they like my style. They wanna be like me. Give me some of that. Give me some of that fire.
Good start to this game. Bottom of the second, no score. Each team with a hit. Middle of the lineup coming up for Floyd's Knobs of Indiana.
Third baseman, 23, Addison Roman.
Hitting in the 4th spot, Addison Roman, the third baseman. 2 for 6 in the regional with a triple. We're on the road to Greenville, North Carolina. And the Little League Softball World Series, which commences on Tuesday, August 9. Addison Spice Roman. Didn't expect to see the sun today, and it is out here in full force, fighting the clouds. Much nicer day than where we began at about 10:50 this morning. Off speed. Throw down the first will be in time. Yes. Good play by Ivy Russell behind home plate, 1 out. And a strikeout for Michigan. Well, defensively so far, and this is a Michigan team that made 4 errors in its 10-0 loss. Their D has been much better. And Roman shaken up, running down to first base. Let's hope she's going to be okay. Here's the catcher, Natalie Curtis. So Michigan's already had a spectacular throw from Sophia Bazzelli in center field to double up a runner in the first. And now, fine play by Russell, the catcher, to throw out Addison Roman. The swing and miss. Now, the concern right now is Roman and her ankle. Right there, the right ankle gets rolled a bit. Natalie is 0 for 2, hitting in the number 5 spot. Youngest on the team. Already has 3 home runs over the fence to her career. Two balls, one strike. Indiana has already played in 2 one-run games and has a long route, as does Michigan, to get to the finals, but still very much alive. It's a good defensive play over there, third base. Hockey, that'd be what, a kick stop or something? Two balls, two strikes, one out in the second. That misses the corner. We're now full. Shaylee Curley will bat next. She is the first baseman. Toward center field. And past Mazzelli. Runner trying to make it in a second. She's got a great arm. And sliding in safely is Natalie Curtis. Don't know if Sophia was judging the distance on the ball or maybe battling the sun, which is out for the first time today.
For Indiana, first baseman 18, Shaylee.
Either way, it goes as a base hit. A double in this case. And Curtis at second base with one out. Shaylee Curley with a chance here. Now, these nicknames all have a particular origin and certainly reason behind it. And Curley is known as Moose. May require some investigation as to why. Missing on the bunt. Runner down to third. 2 strikes now on the hitter, but Natalie Curtis 60 feet away from putting Indiana on the board. So, Madison Fritz could use a strikeout. Shaylee just got a piece of it. Maya Brogan, the right fielder, hitting in the 7th spot, would bat next. Well, this is the kind of day everybody had hoped for, which is sunshine, with a lot of games to be played. Again, just getting a piece of it is Curley on the off speed. Because today, it's a full dance card. Games originally scheduled at 10, 1, 4, and 7. Toward short, that'll score a run. Indiana takes a 1-0 lead on the RBI ground out by Shaylee Curley.
Right fielder Maya Brogan.
Right fielder Maya Brogan coming to the plate now. 2 outs in the second. Favorite team, Duke. And that one was played defensively, just about what you might expect early in the game. That you don't have your infielders all into the spots. You want to prevent a big inning from happening, and so got the sure out. This should end the inning. Hadley Louch with a catch. Inning is complete. Indiana with a run. And a 1-0 lead on to the third.
Welcome to Subway's biggest refresh yet. They're drafting 12 new subs for their all-new Subway Series menu.
You've never seen subs like this before, Chuck. Meteoric meatiness and Chowtown cheesiness.
Let's go to our panel for more appetizing analysis.
The new Monsters Bacon has consummate, craveable crispiness.
The new boss is a perfect 10.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Gronk, thank you for nothing.
The new Subway Series. What's your pick?
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
There isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce.
How about guacamole?
I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Burritos.
Geico.
Major choice?
Get 5G coverage that goes yard. T-Mobile has more 5G bars in more places than anyone. Another reason T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
Tower camp for hey, folks, we seem to have a visitor. It looks like
you paid too much for your glasses.
Who?
Anyone who isn't shopping at America's Best, where 2 pairs and a free exam start at just $79.95. Book an exam today.
Bad bed makes for bad back. Bravo, junk sleep. During Mattress Firm's Black Friday Now sale, save up to $600 on top brands. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchase. Shop now at Mattress Firm.
Little League Sandlot Fun Days is a player-led, unstructured opportunity for local Little League programs to provide a fun activity for baseball and softball players. Kids make the rules, they make the lineups, and how about this? They make the calls. Give them the bats, balls, and field, and let them go. Learn more today at littleleague.org. Sandlot Fun Days. Jim Barber with you. Connor Onion to bring you Iowa and Missouri later this afternoon in about 2 hours, almost exactly. Addison Ames starts the Michigan third against Aubrey Duckworth. Down the line, foul ball. Addison Ames, who's been nicknamed Monster, wants to know, what do you call a cat that drinks lemonade? A sourpuss, of course. Back to Duckworth. 1 out.
Number 8, left fielder, Justine Ogg.
Justine Ogg batting in the 9th position. Wearing number 8, the left fielder, ready to turn the lineup back over to Ivy Russell, hitting with 1 out in the Michigan third. Family owns a cattle farm, and she actually keeps the records for the farm on the cow and calf operations. 1 for 1 here in the Central region. Indiana with a run of 2 hits, and Michigan with 1 hit. Defensively well-played game so far. Ivy Russell standing by. Ready to hit next. Count is 2 balls and a strike. 1 out here in the Michigan third. Indiana is the home team for the first time here in the region. Now 3-1. And already involved in its third 1-run game. This is an elimination game, so the winner moves to tomorrow morning to play, and the loser will end its season. Count goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch from Aubrey Duckworth. Towards short. 2 outs.
Back to the top of the lineup for Michigan.
Back to the top of the order for Michigan. Ivy Russell, who struck out in the first, is 1 for 4 here in the region. Ball 1. Roman, Hegedus, Howe, and Curley. Third to first. Warren, Platt, Brogan in the outfield. Battery of Aubrey Duckworth and her fine catcher, Natalie Curtis. Pitch number 40 coming from Miss Duckworth. She has retired the last 4 she has faced. And Curtis, being the ever-effective catcher she is, held on the ball for a while, hoping that home plate umpire Andrew Shriver would raise his hand. He did not. So this battle continues with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. It's a good catcher, though, isn't it? Let's keep that ball there just for a little while longer. Maybe the ump will reconsider. Not often, though. 2 outs in the third. Michigan trying to start a late rally. Pamela Allen standing by to bat next. But Aubrey Duckworth has a strikeout in each of the 3 innings. Pitching a gem so far. 1-0 Indiana.
If you're sitting there thinking about quitting, don't.
Because today, we are not afraid of growth.
We are built to do hard things.
I want you to feel alive today.
You are a plate of fajitas at a packed restaurant turning heads.
Sizzle, baby.
Keep sizzling. Great things take time.
You are tougher. Peloton. Motivation that moves you.
Bad bed makes for bad back. Bravo, junk sleep. During Mattress Firm's Black Friday Now sale, save up to $600 on top brands. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchase. Shop now at Mattress Firm.
Better luck next time.
But I haven't even thrown yet.
You threw good money away when you bought those glasses. Next time, go to America's Best, where 2 pairs and a free exam start at just $79.95.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat this either. Book an exam today at americasbest.com.
Hey, class, this is Lily.
When you see things differently, you can be the difference.
Welcome.
Capella University looks at education differently. Our FlexPath learning format helps you control the pace and cost of your master's degree. Make your difference with Capella University.
The wind has picked up here. The sun has disappeared in Whitestown, Indiana. Ballpark, and a good one at that, located 20 miles or so, even less, north of Indianapolis. Madison Fritz ready to go to work for her 3rd inning, facing the bottom of the Indiana order, beginning with Emma Warren, who was 0 for 4 in the region. Indiana's run coming in the 2nd inning when Natalie Curtis doubled, advanced on to 3rd with a stolen base, and Shaylee Curley played at her with a ground ball out. Towards short, Hadley Louch. 1 out. Louch has been very busy today. Couple assists, couple of putouts. Kinley Howell, what a difference a day makes for Michigan. Looking so poor defensively against Missouri with 4 errors. Has played very well today. Tough play, and that throw goes through the first baseman on the 2nd. Sliding into 2nd is Kinley Howell. Laid down a gorgeous bunt, and now she's in a scoring position. Wasn't going to be easy play for Ivy Russell. And that one intended for Lena Renner. Past Renner. And that goes as an error.
And the shortstop, number 6, Lindsey Platt.
Lindsey Platt, 2 for 4 in the region. And a base hit back in the first. Runner on second, headed down to third. Let's see if Michigan decides at this point to pull the infield in. We were saying moments ago that Kenley Howell's bunt will go as a base hit and an error on the throw. So that would be Indiana's third hit. But more importantly, Miss Howell's at third with 1 out for Lindsey Platt. Count 2 balls, no strikes. Michigan now in a jam. Toward third. Only play appears to be at first. That'll score another run. So Indiana has 2 RBI groundouts in this game and now has a 2-0 lead. No hesitation from third baseman Allen. Apparently didn't feel had time to get the runner going to home. Got the sure out at first.
21, the pitcher, Aubrey Duckworth.
Well, Aubrey Duckworth has got a little backup support now, her second run of the game. And Kenley Howell started this rally with a bunt single. It couldn't have gone more than a foot. A throwing error, a wild pitch, and then a ground out. Aubrey 2 for 6 in the region, batting .333. The other way. Down the left field line, past first base, shooting for a double and getting a double. In this region, Duckworth now has a double and a triple, and is 3 for 7. Good looking swing, too, and again, slicing it right down the left field line. Thing you notice about the really good players in this tournament, they can spray the ball to any field. So Aubrey Duckworth in scoring position at second for Emory Hegedus. Indiana now with a 2-0 lead. Lays off that pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Pretty efficient 30 pitches for Madison Fritz, and now 31 through the first 2 2/3 innings. Toward left center field. Sophia Bazzelli tracks it down, inning over. Indiana stretches the lead to 2. Halfway home.
Remember, your first throw, your first tag, your first try, your first teacher, your first team. It all starts with T. Little League T-Ball. Find your league now at playlittleleague.org. Beautiful day in Baltimore, where most people probably know that Geico could save them money on car insurance, right? Well, could help them save on boat insurance too. Okay, request to come ashore. Geico.
The thing that's different about a Vrbo vacation home? You always have the whole place to yourself. No stranger at the dinner table making things awkward, or in another room taking up space. It's just you and your people. Because why would you ever share your vacation home with someone you wouldn't share your vacation with?
Made your choice?
Get 5G coverage that goes yard. T-Mobile has more 5G bars in more places than anyone. Another reason T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
Looking to see some girls with game? Tune into the excitement with the hashtag Summer of Softball and visit LittleLeagueSoftball.org for great content, information about starting a softball league, and more. Indiana with ground ball outs resulting in runs in the second and third has a 2-0 lead as we start the fourth. Michigan, 2, 3, and 4 hitters scheduled to bat in this inning, beginning with Pamela Allen. Miss Allen, at 13 years of age, considered to be the team's best dancer. 2 for 4 in the region, batting a more than adequate 500 in limited activities. Grounded out second to first, back in the first. Aubrey Duckworth has thrown 45 pitches. Has walked no one, has 3 strikeouts, and has retired the side in order in the first and in the third. Indiana as a team has bumped up its batting average some 50 points in this game with the 4 hits. Now batting a shade over 200. Doesn't sound overly impressive as the defense and pitching have really picked up the slack. But Indiana has had in this game some timely ground ball outs. That's a foul ball. Hope you'll be around at 4 o'clock Eastern today for Iowa and Missouri. And later tonight, Illinois and Ohio. All 4 teams without a loss in the tournament. Tomorrow we get things started 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 Central, with Kentucky facing the loser of that Iowa-Missouri game. The winner of the Central region will move to Greenville, North Carolina, and will be the opening act Tuesday, August 9th, against the winner for the Mid-Atlantic tournament, which is concluding within a day. Great effort by Platt, center field, but it goes as a leadoff hit for Pamela Allen. Michigan's second hit of the game. And for the second time today, leadoff hitter aboard. Platt almost caught this. Strong effort by Lindsay. Michigan with one aboard and Lena Renner stepping up. 0 for 3 in the Central region. Runner goes. Base hit the bag. Runner trying to advance to third and is safe. And on that play, Lena Renner goes into second. Michigan, bona fide threat here in the fourth. With the runner heading, took Michigan likely out of the double play, and then when it hit the bag, made things even better happen for them. So back-to-back singles to center field, and now runners at second and third. Nobody out for Madison Fritz. Michigan still looking to plate its first win of the tournament, having lost to Missouri 10-0 in its previous game. Defenders for Indiana in at the corners, third and first. Slow roller second base will score a run. And on the play, Lena Renner advances to third. So a little small ball for Michigan here to match Indiana. RBI for Madison Fritz, 2-1 game.
0-0, center fielder, Sophia Mazzelli.
So 3 ground ball outs in this game have resulted in all 3 runs scored. Good quality hitting. Mazzelli will try to do the same. bring home that second run and tie the game. Sophia grounded out on a force out in the second. 1 for 3 in tournament play. Indiana 2 runs, 4 hits. Michigan 1, 3, and 1 error. Good competitive game here in an elimination format. It's a big at bat for Michigan to try to bring home the tying run from third. Ball and 2 strikes. Hadley Louch would bat next. Lena Renner is the tying run at third base. To the pitcher. To home plate. Need to tag her. Got her. Now a chance for a double play. And they got that. Aubrey Duckworth to her catcher, Natalie Curtis. And Curtis down to second base for a double play. Well done by Indiana. Its defense has carried Floyd's Knobs throughout the entire tournament. There's the second out. And Duckworth with a little pointing saying, hey, we got somebody else we can get out here. Good throw by Curtis for out number 3.
Dude, it's not real, okay? Well, define proof. We grew up in the same household. How are we this far apart? It's a conspiracy.
I mean,
this is why we never agree, bro.
Because it
It's pretty real. Give me proof. Let's tell you my proof.
They got
It's mind blowing, bro.
Yeah, because
Can you please tell this?
I mean,
oh, wow, that looks good.
that looks perfect.
Yeah, it does. Wait, did we just agree on something?
Good food, good family bonding. One great meal. Come together with Swift.
Bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. There are bubbles everywhere. As an Expedia member, you earn points on top of your airline miles. So you can go and see even more of all the world's bubbles.
It is certainly worth another look. A double play by Indiana to end the fourth with a tying run at third. Here's the first part of it. Aubrey Duckworth to Natalie Curtis for the tag to cut down Lena Renner. Here's the last part of it. All the way to Emery Hagedis to get the runner going from first to second. Double play, and Indiana escapes still with a 1-1 lead at 2-1. Addison Roman, the third baseman and the cleanup hitter, starts the Indiana fourth. 2 for 7 with a triple in the region. And that one past the shortstop Louch into left field. Indiana with a leadoff hitter on for the second time today. That one was hit sharply. Ruled a base hit. Hit number 5 of the game for Indiana, which has had at least one hit in every inning. Natalie Curtis, who doubled and scored in the second inning, 1 for 5. Headed to short for the force for 1, and not in time for 2. So 1 out now in the Indiana fourth.
for Indiana, 99, Addison Markham.
I'm going to have a conversation here. Addison Markham is the scheduled pinch hitter. Discussion was surrounding whether the runner had made a move towards second. So we're back to live play. Addison Markham swinging for the first time today. And bunting. Natalie Curtis now becomes the runner at first. Indiana has not been retired in order today. Legal pitch moves the count to a ball and a strike. And that bunt is foul. 1-2. So Natalie Curtis back to run at first. Addison Markham back into the box to face Madison Fritz. Michigan trying to maintain a one-run deficit. Runner heading down to second, and that throw is not in time. Stolen base for Natalie Curtis. Second of the game for Indiana. Hook'em Horns, favorite college for Addison, University of Texas. Strike three call, 2 outs. And for Madison Fritz, her second strikeout of the game. Madison Issing will come up to bat as a pinch hitter. Madison 0 for 2 in the regional. Says her dad Jay can do a mean cricket imitation. So if Indiana progresses along this tournament, we must find him. That one to the backstop and a runner on the third. Off the wild pitch, an insurance run standing at third base. There are 2 outs in the inning. And Skittles, Madison Issing at the plate. So it's Madison versus Madison. Even better if we were in Wisconsin for the game in Madison. Popped up on the infield. Lena Renner handles, and Michigan gets out of trouble. Still a one-run game as we go to the 5th.
Welcome to Subway's biggest refresh yet. They're drafting 12 new subs for their all-new Subway Series menu. This is exciting, Tony.
Oh, you've never seen stats like this before, Chuck. The new Monster has juicy steak and crispy bacon.
Dang, but what about the new Boss? Meatballs covered in marinara, coupled with fresh mozzarella. It looks so good. It makes me hangry.
Did you say hangry?
And pepperoni, too.
Pepperoni? Now I'm hangry.
The new Subway Series. What's your pick?
The thing that's different about a Vrbo vacation home, you always have the whole place to yourself. No stranger at the dinner table making things awkward, or in another room taking up space. It's just you and your people. Because why would you ever share your vacation home with someone you wouldn't share your vacation with?
The doctor will be in to see you shortly. Hi.
When you see things differently, You can be the difference. Capella University looks at education differently. Our FlexPath learning format lets you set deadlines and earn your nursing degree on your schedule. Make your difference with Capella University.
You'll want to join us later this afternoon and tonight. 4 teams without a loss, all in action in the Little League Softball World Series, the Central Region. Game starting at 4 and 7 Eastern Time. Hadley Louch will start the 5th inning for Michigan, still down by just a run. Aubrey Duckworth throwing for Indiana. Has allowed 3 hits in the game, 1 run. Has a strikeout in each of the first 3 innings. And has walked nobody. Has faced no more than 4 in an inning. Michigan's been able to get the leadoff hitter on in the 2nd and in the 4th. And a great scoring opportunity in the 4th with a runner at 3rd and 1 out. But Miss Duckworth started a pitcher-to-catcher double play that wound up in the hands of the second baseman. And Indiana was out of trouble. 1 out in the 5th. Not a problem for Roman.
The right fielder, 18,
There have been 5 ground ball outs today that Aubrey Duckworth's been able to get. Brianna Smith will pinch hit here. Bree at the plate. Batting in the 7th spot for Kara Hines. He was mentioning in one of her surveys that it was so emotional for this small town to win the state championship over a rival in Grosse Pointe that the girls cried so much afterwards that they had no voices the next day. Two balls and a strike. 6-inning game unless we got to go extra. Three balls and a strike. Let's see if Brianna Smith has a take sign here. Trying to force ball 4 here. Instead, swinging out 3-1. Not a problem for Lindsay Platt, 2 outs.
Second baseman Addison Ames.
Here's Addison Ames stepping to the plate. 0 for 4 in the region. Grounded out pitcher the 1st and the 3rd. Indiana 2, Michigan 1. Toward right field, dropping, base hit. Inning continues for Michigan. It's 4th hit of the game. Again, another opposite field knock.
The left fielder, 24, Ellie Blystone.
Now the left fielder, Ellie Blystone, who had replaced Justin Ogg in left. Even if Michigan fails to score here, it will still have the top of its order in position to start the 6th. Ms. Blystone exchanges a lot of messages with foreign students from Sweden, Denmark, Germany. Says she's made a lot of new friends and just loves to listen to the accents. Little collision at first base. Everybody's okay, though. Shaylee Curley and Addison Ames getting together by accident. Aubrey Duckworth a strike away from ending the Michigan fifth. Four and a half are done. Still remains a really good competitive game. And it still remains 2-1 Indiana. Glared at me. Here's our line totals. Floyd's Knobs, 2 runs, 5 hits, no error. Indiana representative. Michigan rep is Claire, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. 6-inning game. Already to the bottom of the fifth we go. Indiana hoping to expand its margin here. In a game where no lead seems to be safe. Lucy Isaacs, pinch hitting here, getting a chance to hit for the first time. In a starting role the other day as a pitcher. Lucy's claim to fame, plays the trumpet, plays a pretty mean one, we understand. Madison Fritz ahead on the hitter, 1 and 2. On the infield in foul territory. Lena Renner battles the sun one out. Well, if this lead stands, Indiana will play 3 consecutive one-run games. Elena Payne will pinch hit. The future trauma surgeon, or so she hopes, will bat here. And a couple of bats the other day, went hitless. On deck circle, Lindsey Platt. Indiana's had a hit in every inning. Tough play for Smith. And Elena's on base with 1 out in the 5th. That'll go as a base hit. Hit number 6 for Indiana. Among other things, you got to deal with the sun and the clouds here. Brianna Smith got in position, just couldn't haul it in. Lindsey Platt 1 for 2 and 2 for 5 in the Central Region. To the plate for the 3rd time today. Towards center field. Sophia Bazzelli with a catch. 2 outs. Miss Bazzelli's been busy today. Well hit.
21, pitcher, Aubrey Duckworth.
Aubrey Duckworth, 1 for 2. Looking ahead to the Michigan 6th, top of the order, beginning with Ivy Russell. It will be Michigan's last chance. What a contrast for Michigan after losing in 4 innings the other day, 10-0, and making 4 errors. Towards center field, Bazzelli again. 2 putouts in the inning for Sophia Bazzelli. Indiana hits it well, but fails to score. Last chance for Michigan, down by 1.
So, it's Friday night dinner. All of a sudden, boom. And you, Gecko, go, bundling your home and car insurance could save you hundreds. Then the neighbors are like, huh? The little girl's like, hi, Gecko. Huh?
Quite the commercial.
I know, right?
Geico. People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket.
I love how Cricket has no hidden fees, no hidden charges. It's just predictable. And that's been big for me and my family.
Nothing to hide, nothing to stress about. Smile, you're on Cricket.
If you're sitting there thinking about quitting, don't.
Because today, we are not afraid of growth.
We are built to do hard things.
I want you to feel alive today.
You are a plate of fajitas at a packed restaurant turning heads.
Sizzle, baby.
Keep sizzling.
Great things take time.
You are tougher. Peloton. Motivation that moves you.
There's truly so many things that make Little League special. All the emotions, all the fun in Greenville, North Carolina at the Little League Softball World Series.
The winner of our tournament, which will be determined this Friday, will advance to Greenville and play in that opening game on Tuesday, August 9th against the winner from the Mid-Atlantic region. How exciting, huh? Jim Barber back with you. Top of the 6th. Last opportunity for Michigan. And it'll start with the top of the order. Ivy Russell, 0 for 2. And struck out twice. Aubrey Duckworth going the distance so far for Indiana. Again, playing its 3rd consecutive 1-run game. Had 2 strikes and none. Pamela Allen, who has singled. Lena Renner, who has singled. Due up in the inning for Michigan. Trying to stave off elimination. Iowa and Missouri coming up in 75 minutes. Ivy Russell finished 3rd at a downhill skiing middle school state meet. Very athletic young lady. Also skateboards as well. Staying alive with 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Michigan put leadoff hitters on in the 2nd and 4th, and in the 4th. That resulted in a run that was scored. Pretty good battle going here between Duckworth and the leadoff hitter for Michigan in the 6th. Towards center field. And a diving catch by Platt. Lindsey Platt, huge. Second put out of the game. First out in the 6th. Defense on both sides today has been splendid. And Platt coming on in to make the catch and down to the knees. Here's Pamela Allen, 1 for 2 and 3 for 5 in the region. Representing the tying run as Duckworth fires pitch 75. Popped up on the infield. And a tough play for Addison Roman to make. Aubrey Duckworth doing a nice job of getting ahead of the hitters in this inning. Lena Renner standing by. If we get this far, Madison Fritz. And of course, that's exactly what Michigan is hoping. 1 to tie and 2 to take the lead. Last inning, though, of play. You can hear the crowd behind us. A ball and 2 strikes. Aubrey Duckworth still has not walked anybody. And has struck out 4. On the infield, 2 outs. Emery Hagedis with a catch. Indiana now away from continuing on in the elimination bracket.
Number 1, first baseman, Lena Renner.
Winner of this game moves on to tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock. To face the loser of Illinois and Ohio. Indiana fans amped up now, hoping for the final out. Strike 1. Lena Renner, last hope for Michigan. This last out was hard to come by for Indiana a couple days ago against Iowa. And then it was dramatic fashion in a 2-1 victory against Nebraska. Well, Floyd's Knobs has got a flair for the dramatic because this is the 3rd down to the wire game in as many days. Ball and a strike with 2 outs and nobody on. And Indiana strike away. Indiana fans now standing. Sensing this could be it. And Lena Renner says, not so fast. Michigan trying to talk its way onto a base runner. Last hope, Lena Renner, hoping to not be the last batter for Michigan. Again, the 1-2. Game over. Indiana moving on.
For Michigan in the home half of the 6th, no rounds, no hits, nobody left. Softball fans, that's
What a great effort by Michigan. Losers the other day, 10-0 with 4 errors today. Played some splendid baseball, but eliminated from the tournament. Indiana now facing the loser of the late night game tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 Central. Good game, good softball game. And Indiana wins for the second time in a row by a single run. It was the fourth inning where Michigan was threatening to tie. Comebacker to Aubrey Duckworth to Natalie Curtis for the second out. And as the runner tries to move from first to second, the tag made, and that is the end of the inning. And for all practical purposes, the end of Michigan's chances. Well, we hope you enjoyed it. Well-played game today. Both teams deserved a chance to win it. More baseball coming up. Winners bracket. Connor Onion will have it for you starting at 4 Eastern in more than an hour.